Hey there guys, we're taking a look at CRYSIS 3 running on the i5-1135G7. Now this is running at 720p with the lowest possible settings and the performance is not great. Now we're just in the opening section here, so we haven't even made it into the city or any of the larger open landscapes, and the performance is already not great. We're getting an average of 60 right now, but look at those 1% lows and look at that frame time chart. It's not great. It's not a very good experience. CRYSIS is one of those games where there can be a lot of fast action a lot of the time. And when that really kicks into high gear, that frame time is really felt and it ends up causing you problems. You're just not able to really play the game properly. If we could just squeeze out a little bit more performance, maybe the playability would be there. Maybe if we had maybe some faster RAM, or we had an i7 instead of an i5 here, perhaps that would be enough to really get this into playable territory. But those 1% lows are just brutal. Those drops in the frame rate is just, it's not going to be a good experience, especially on the laptop screen, because it doesn't have FreeSync. If this had FreeSync, maybe it would be more passable. But as it stands, I would just say I would not play the game like this. It's just too much of a sacrifice in terms of performance. The visuals already take a hit, although I mean the game still looks fantastic, honestly. I don't really think it looks too bad graphically. It's really just the render resolution that kind of brings it all down, because it is one of those games where the enemies don't really stand out a lot from like the backdrop. You'll see I kind of struggle to really find enemies, because they don't stand out from like the surrounding areas. They're very much camouflaged in. Like, look at that guy. He is practically the color of the floor there. Like, it's just, the enemies don't stand out too much. And I mean, I guess realistically speaking, it's effective camo that they got on, but gameplay wise, it does make it very hard to see the enemies. And I think the resolution does not help at all there. It's a real shame too, because CRYSIS 1 and 2 were very playable on this chip. Honestly, I think I could have finished both games perfectly happy on this chip, but this one I did not have a good time. Like, look, we're transitioning to different areas here. The performance is just tanking. You feel all of that because you want to be faster here, you know. You're in a power suit, you want to move around, you want to do things, and the game is very much punishing you for doing those things because the frame rate starts to drop like crazy. So playability is just not really a thing here, and that's very unfortunate. I was hoping that the entire franchise would be playable on here. It really seems like it isn't. It is what it is. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time.